Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here for the Strictly Street Stock Series Season 3. We are live, kind of a reverse season this year. Multiple stuff happening. Really excited for this season. This is one of my favorite leagues to broadcast. Probably is my favorite league because I love the street stocks. It's one of my favorite cars in all of our racing. But the big news is, not your normal season. Normally we end at Darlington for the race season. This time, however, we started off at Darlington. We do not end there, and it's going to make things very fun for us to be able to broadcast and stuff like that. Todd Chase, myself, Derek Pepper, paid all, but a bunch of guys have been inputs on the season. And what we're going to do right now, we're going to bring in Todd Chase because not only is he the Street Stock Series back-to-back champion, he is also the league owner. Kind of weird, I know, but he does drive his tail off and does deserve the win as well. Todd Chase, Adam Chapman up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
New season, man. Back here into Street Stocks. Of course, we run the Legacy Cup Series as well on Thursday nights. A few more weeks left of that. But, man, you got to be excited to be back into Street Stock.
Oh, I am so pumped up and ready for tonight. It looks like we got a good crowd for tonight's race, too. So,
yeah, not a bad turn at all for the first night. I know some guys wasn't even able to make it, so that's always a cool thing to see, and I expect it to get bigger as we go on. So let me talk to you first real quick. Coming off a championship, it's been a few months now since we was in the Street Stocks. You just said you was excited. Chances of going a three-peat, how do you feel about it?
well, with the people that are in here tonight, it's kind of got me feeling like maybe, but I'm pretty confident late in the season I'll start to rise to the occasion like I am right now in the Legacy Cup Series. So we'll see what's going to happen.
How do you feel about Darlington being the first race on the schedule? I know you was kind of hesitant about taking Darlington away from the championship race, but you did. How do you feel about that?
Well, yeah, you're right. I was a little hesitant because let's be honest, Darlington, I don't know what it is about that track, but I just feel like I have an itch for that track. But
we're going to find out tonight, by the way.
yeah. But no, I figured, you know what? Let's try to mix it up again. We'll just change it to a day race instead of a night race and see if it's not a fluke.
You mixed it up quite a bit because not only are we mixing up the tracks, which is great, there's a lot more short tracks, which we was a big fan of. That was one of the things I pushed towards you a lot of, I believe. Looking over here at the schedule, one of the things I noticed is dirt street stocks. We've raced them in the past before, too, in its own series, but they're making a return with this season. When we say strictly street stock, it is going to be strictly street stock. We're throwing some dirt races in with it, including with the playoffs. There's going to be dirt races. Talk about that.
Yeah, so another shakedown as far as the schedule to trying to make it a little harder for me to go for that three-peat.
Yeah, I know Derek's getting ready to do a driver's meeting. That's why I had to move him out. So talk about the dirt side of things, man. Next week we got Lanier. I know tonight's the main focus, but Lanier, tell us a little bit about how next week's going to work.
Well, as of right now, barring how many cars we have show up,
Right.
I've got it set up to where it's going to be a 40-car field. There's going to be four heats of 10 cars in each. Basically, the top four in each heat are going to advance. And then the remaining 24 cars are going to go into a 12-lap consolation heat where the top four from that are going to go into the feature to make a 20-car feature, which is going to be 40 laps. So, and that's going to work for Lanier, the dirt track at Charlotte, Lima Land, and Volusia. So,
yeah, and that's going to be interesting with the addition, to the playoff races. We got the addition of the dirt races in them. I mean, round one's Bristol, Lima Land, and the USA. The Lima Land dirt, street stock, and Volusia, Northwest Borough with Volusia being the dirt. That's going to make things fun. Either way, man, I know you got to get ready to go qualify. Go do what you do and see if you can put it in victory lane here once again.
All right, thank you.
Thanks a lot, buddy. All right, I had to move Derek out of here a few moments ago. We're going to try to talk to him here at some point today because he's got a car because he's an idiot and don't know what to tell his painter whenever they decided to place an order. Anyway, we'll talk to him about that. I hope everybody's ready. I mean, we got some big names in here. Brian Kidda back in here right now, 12th. Pate Albin, Todd Chase. And there's some new names that might not be very familiar. But there is some names that should be familiar because some of them raced on Thursdays. We got guys like William Kruska, who does a great job running his own league as well. He does the suicide awareness stuff and does mental health league, which is really cool. He's in here. Alex Vasilio's in here. We've seen him this season over there in the Thursday Night League. I mean, there is some good guys. Mike Weber making his debut. I don't know if it's his debut, but either way. I will get my championship picks here in just a moment, as much as I hate doing that. We're going to go down to the track and get ready as we exit the pre-race booth. You see one of our cars coming out right now. This is Donnie in the 00 rolling out on the racetrack. And we'll see what kind of lap he puts down here in this one. All right, here we go. Rolling around. Let me actually cut that logos off. I apologize for that. Let me know in the chat who you guys are pulling for this season. I mean, there's a lot of good guys, and this is not even a full field. Trust me, this is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as we go on. We already know that for sure. So let me know in the chat who you guys are pulling for, who you think's going to get the win, and more. So we'll see. Right now, working through turns. It looks like 3 and 4, I believe. Sorry. Yeah, 3 and 4. Donnie right now coming to his start-finish line. See what kind of lap he puts down here on lap 1. I'm going to guess lap 2 will probably be the fastest, but a good lap there, 33.191, will put Donnie in P1. Daniel Hutchins, he is out on track in the number 2 car. We'll see what he can do. You see his William Kruska goes to the top of the board. Do not be surprised if we see William pick up a win here tonight. Some of these lap times may be a little bit tainted from practice because there was a little bit of draft, but you see Alex Cesario jumping to the top of the board. Still waiting on Todd Chase. He just goes to 3rd on top of the board. Levi Allen, last week's Strictly or Legacy Cup Series winner. He's back here in the 41. He cannot wait to go to some of these short tracks. I promise he is itching, and he's going to be a guy that's going to be reckoned with as he goes to 5th on the board. A couple other guys still out on track right now. Cody Most, he is out there. He is trying to come back in here, and trust me, this is a guy I have in my Final Four. Possibly the champion. We'll see. He kind of let one slip away last season with himself and Joe Burchett. This is another one. I do have this guy also in my Final Four, the number 31 of Gary Schmidt. I think he is going to be a factor when it comes to these street stocks. He is very happy to be back in here in the Final Four, and we'll have to wait and see how he does. But there's 2 of my picks to make the Final Four from Phoenix. That is Cody Most and Gary Schmidt. There's some other... Man, that's so tough. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick. Cody Most goes to the top of the board, 33.929. 33.951 for Gary Schmidt. That's his first lap, by the way. He goes to 2nd. And he actually shuts it down. Kind of surprised. Here's Derek Pemberton. Got to show Derek's car. Since Derek's sponsored by Raise Energy and he don't like telling his painter what he wants. As you guys can tell, my paint is dumb because I don't tell my painter what I want. It's funny. Derek out there at the 82. As he comes to the start-finish line, we'll see what kind of lap he puts down on his first and second lap. Good lap there, 33.950. That's going to be good enough for P3. He's going to stay out there another lap. Dylan Goodwin just beginning his first lap, so we'll jump over to him in just a moment. Derek looked really good off turn 2 that time. We'll see as he works on the backstretch here at Darlington. This place is very strange. Mile-and-a-half racetrack. You can see the apron right up on the banky, so if a caution does come out, or if you see a car spinning, that does not necessarily mean a caution will come out. That's just Darlington. Get ready for it. Coming to the start-finish line, Derek Pemberton looking to try to move up. 33.933, good enough for P2 by 1/100,000th of a second. Actually, it does not count that lap. He may have got a little bit of the wall. I'm not sure. Here's Pate Albin and Dylan Goodwin. We'll actually watch Dylan. He's about to come to the start-finish line. Oh, my goodness. As the 48 car in the wall. But that's okay. Here's Pate Albin out there in that Wrangler paint. He's got the Overtake Motorsports as well. Him, Derek, Todd, all part of Overtake Motorsports. Joe Burchett not in this race tonight. Actually surprised not to see a couple guys in here, but start-finish line for Pate, and he begins his first lap. He's got 30 seconds. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get this lap in or not. We'll wait and see if he does or not. And by the way, Derek, I know you could hear me. The reason why I moved you out is so you could do the driver's meeting, so we won't be interrupting you while you was doing that, so sorry. But, yeah. He's probably talking to himself right now thinking I can hear him. Anyway, here comes Pate Albin off turn 4. Start finish line. Pate does not get the lap in. So that is unfortunate for him as we get set to go. That will bring in Cody Most, who will be rolling up off the front row. Let's bring him in right now to talk to him. Cody Most, Adam Chapman, TRN. You got a copy? Hey, Cody, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Starting P1 tonight, man. This is a season or series where you've got wins. You've been, one of the favorites to win the championship. What's your thoughts on going into this season?
I'm excited. Glad for it to be back, for one. For two, I just want to thank everybody for putting on the season again. To you, Todd, and everybody else, and I'm looking forward to running this race. Just looking for a good finish.
Starting first tonight, how important is it to start first here at a place like this?
I think it's good to stay up front because I feel like it's close racing and you can get involved in a wreck early on, and you don't want to do that. So,
for sure. Hey, man, good luck. Go get them tonight.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy. All right, with that said, we'll bring in Derek Pemberton. He's going to be rolling off P2. Derek, you sat him up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Rolling off P3. I don't know why I said T2, but P3. In that 82 Reigns Energy car. Thoughts on this season, though, man? We know that you're competing right now for a championship in the Legacy Series as well, but thoughts on this one coming in?
Last year, we won the race at New Hampshire, and basically we had a lot of momentum going into the playoffs, and then that's about the time COVID hit, and, I did the right thing and took myself out of the championship, let someone else be able to run for a championship, and it turned out to come back and bite me in the butt. But this season, I feel like I got a chance maybe. I may not be in a lot of people's Final Four, but I hope that maybe I can be able to put myself there, and hopefully I can kind of get the same momentum going for me in this series as I do, like I do for tomorrow night. So that's kind of the plan, is to try to get up front, try to lead as many laps as possible, and try to win as many races as possible.
Go get them, man. We're going to be watching you, hopefully interview you here at the end.
All right, thank you,
caution as well. Good luck, buddy. All right. So here we go. Cody Most up on the front row. We've seen him there plenty of times. Derek has to run that paper for the rest of the season, Levi says. Oh, wait till we get to the Legacy Cups tomorrow. I put that together in like 2 seconds. Wait till tomorrow. Pace car dropping in. We're ready to get this season underway. Cody Most, Gary Smith, green flag set to wave. We're racing live from Darlington. Street Stock Season 3 underway. You see that 82 already pushed that 71 into turn 1. Tried to help him get clear. Big wreck behind him. Not sure who all was involved, but it looked like Brian Kidd and Daniel Hutchinson is involved. Not sure what happened here early. Here's our ATVO replay. As we look down, not surprised. These guys have not raced with each other. Some of them haven't before. Close calls. We'll have to get another look at this. Did the 66 come down or the 2 come up? It looks like the 2 came up, definitely, from what I'm seeing. We'll give it another look here just to make sure. The 2 was down there. Gets on the apron. So the 2 did come up. Now, granted, the 66 did not give a ton of room, but the 2 definitely did come up, unfortunately, and brings out the first caution of the season. But that's okay. That means more tire saving for these guys, and that's something we haven't talked about yet. What I mean by that, new rule in effect for this season, tire limits have been placed. So really looking forward to that, actually, to see how this shapes up this season. We're not entirely sure what the tire limit is going to be every week. I promise you, they only got 3 sets total, including one they start on. So they got 2 in the pits, 1 that they start on. That will change. I'll look for it to go down to 1 set for most tracks. So that's going to be fun. So let me go ahead and just read over the schedule for you guys. Darlington here tonight, Lanier next week, Gateway, Nashville, and Rockingham is your first 5 races. Then you got the Eldora All-Star race. And then after that, it is the next 5, with New Hampshire, Charlotte, Langley, Martinsville, and Irwindale. Notice a lot more short tracks this season. And I'm saying Levi Allen's just over licking his chops because I know how he is at places like that. Then the playoffs begin. When we go to Bristol, that's going to be a place where we can see Derek Pemberton pick up a win. He loves that place, and do not be surprised. Lamaland, that's going to be interesting. USA is going to be a good one. Volusia, North Wilkesboro, another track where Derek or somebody else may sneak up there and grab one. And then Phoenix, which we don't know. But here's the thing. We got a lot of dirt street stock races in this, including Charlotte. Well, next week at Lanier, Charlotte, that is the first 2 in the regular season. Then we got 2 in the playoffs with Lamaland and Volusia. And that's going to make things very interesting. I'm going to be curious if Bristol gets added dirt. Just saying, is there a chance we could go to Bristol before we go to Lamaland dirt? Maybe change Lamaland to something else. That would be pretty interesting. That'd be fun. Derek's over screaming at me right now. I know he is. No, we will not. But that would be fun. And I'm sure Derek's saying no, it will not. So I went ahead and picked 2 of my drivers to make it into the top 2. Cody Most and Gary Schmid. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know who's going to make it to the Final Four. I don't have a favorite. If I was leaning a certain way, I would probably lead towards Cody Most because I've seen what he can do. So he's kind of my favorite, but with the addition of short tracks, Levi Allen, I think, is in my Final Four as well. And then after that, man, I don't know. It's between Todd, Alex, Derek, and Gary, I think. Man, I don't know. Anyway, we're ready to go. I cannot pick a winner this season. These guys are good enough. All of them is good enough to win it. I do not know. Green flag waving out once again. See it, single file restarts here once again. That is nothing new when it comes to these type of races here in the street stocks. But here we go. The Trump 31 car looking underneath the 71 Van Dorn of Cody Most, looking to take that spot away. And you got that 82 Raise Energy into 6. Sim Racers for Mental Health. A little bit of contact there. 3 wide. Now back down to 2 wide. Cody Most on the outside. He is going to have preferred lane. Of course, that high lane is your preferred lane. Most once again slapping a wall coming out of turn 4. He is getting loose. That is the 82 overcorrected. He's going to back it up down the racetrack and keep it rolling. And he will just keep rolling. No caution will come out. I don't think he got any damage. He's going to be good. No damage for Derek Pemberton. That 82 Raise Energy. So he will keep rolling and just wait for another caution to come out. And trust me, we're not done yet. Here's Levi Allen. Cody Most. This is going to be a good battle. Oh, there goes the 71 getting turned by the 41. Levi Allen puts the bumper to Cody Most. Somebody's not going to be happy as the 71 on track. No caution as of yet. We're going to get a replay. And I definitely don't think that was intentional. It looked like now the caution comes out. Oh, my goodness. Watch this. 41 just coming up, turns the 71. Cody Most into the inside wall, and many street stocks have seemed like they've gotten tougher. The damage just not there, which is good for these guys by all accounts. Boy, that was what I didn't see coming. Oh, that makes it fun. Them guys are going to be battling hard because I know how good Cody is at short tracks. And I know how good Levi is. And that was not intentional, by the way. I want to point that out. Levi does not race like that. Just want to point that out. Cody probably knows that as well. Even though he's probably a little upset, which I get it. But, man. It's going to be interesting to watch them 2 guys battle it out this season. Remember last season, we've seen a lot of Joe Burchett battling Cody Most. I think a lot of people thought that one of them 2 guys would win the championship, and ultimately it was Todd Chase that won. What gets interesting to me when it comes to that is the fact that Cody was literally one of the best guys all season last year. Now with Levi in the mix, and Levi competed last in the street stocks as well towards the end. Levi's one of them guys when it comes to street or dirt or short tracks. He's going to be a factor, so it's going to be fun to watch him and a lot of these guys battle it out this season. I mean, there's a few guys. Guys like Derek Pemberton battling Donnie in the 00. That's going to be a fun race to watch this season. I feel like everybody in here kind of has like a rival that they look at. Another one is going to be for example, Pate Albin. I think him and Dylan Goodwin are around the same type of skill level. I look for them two to have a good show. Alex Rosario, you could throw him in a mix with Cody Most and, Levi as well. Todd Chase, who knows, man? Todd's right there all over the place. He wins races and he don't win races. He's up and down, but he's going to be right there, I think, with guys like Derek and Bobby Goodwin as well, and Donnie and all them guys. So it's going to make things fun. Looks like we are double back up. So we went single file, by the way, on the first start because we did not go a full complete lap. So that is why we went single file. That is the way it works. If you do not complete one lap, you get single file to get back going. So whoo, boy, this is going to be a good one. So here we go. We are ready to get this one going back. You see the pace car dropping in as we get set to go. Green flag here from Darlington once again. This is the first time we've raced Darlington in a day, by the way. So that's pretty interesting. Green flag is out. And I will talk to you guys about tomorrow night here in just a few moments. We got a doubleheader once again here tomorrow night, which is going to make things fun for us. The 31. Maybe making a little bit of door contact there. I'm going to be honest. Gary Smith, I respect William Kruska a lot. Do not play around with William. Too much air is just beating and banging everywhere in the back right now. That 48 is going to get turned. No way he saved that. Watch this by Dylan Goodwin. Already getting a butt from the 21, I think, here of Alex Rosario. Or did he get the wall? Oh, he got the wall. Make contact there with the 82. Making more contact there with the 2. Should have died right there. Good save there by Dylan. He does fall back to 14th, however. Up front. Yep. Welcome to Street Stocks, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we missed. The top racing action that you get here, in my opinion, is the best car to race with. Just like, I'm being honest. Everybody's got experience in them. But William Kruska says, hey, I got experience as well. We out front in that 6 car, and you can see that Sim Racers for Mental Health number 6. Love the paint that he does. He getting a shot from that 31 Trump car. They work into turn number 2. You got the 88 of Bobby Goodwin there as well. The 9 of Todd Chase, and that is not what guys want to see too much of. That 9 car creeping up at a place where he has been known. His average finish here is 1.5. Just want to point that out in 2 seasons. Something else I'm going to check out. I need to check our lap records. What comes to a place like this? Here's Mike Weber, by the way, back here battling Donnie. This is going to be a good battle. At Kellogg's number 13. Mike was really fast in practice. We'll see how he does. Right up in front of Todd Chase. Under attack, actually looking to the inside of Gary Smith. This is for 3rd place. The 00 looking to take advantage as well. Todd's getting a rhythm. He realizes, he remembers. See a little bit of blink there, but you see Todd starting to remember a little bit on how to drive his place. And that is something that a lot of guys do not like seeing. Donnie with the new fastest lap. Never mind Derek Pemberton. New fastest lap. 33.644 for him. Oh, big wreck, 31, 13, 82 is going to spin. Not sure who else is involved. Pate Albin involved and more. This is a big one here. This is a multi-car wreck. 2 different incidences. You see the 71 and the 2 make a little bit of contact, and that was just netco between them guys. But up here, the 31, the 13, I'm not sure exactly what happened here. Let's see if we can see. Oh, right there, the 00. Making a little bit of slight contact here with the Trump 30 or the Gary Smith 31 car. And we're going to go ahead and just, you can call it on 00 or not. It could go on the 31 as well. He really squeezed him down there. And we are back live now. Look at some of this damage that is caused You see the front end of that 00 heavily damaged. The 82 just got spun, but his car does not have any damage. So that's pretty cool for him. The 31 got some pretty heavy damage on the left front and the right front. So look for pit stops to possibly happen here. I like the idea to pit. Well, we haven't been too many laps, I guess, if you do not want to pit. We've had, a few cautions here and there, so I guess I understand if you guys do not pit. But track records, by the way, 34.016. That was set by Gary Smith. And I can already tell you that has been broken by all these guys. Everybody besides Brian Kidda has broke that. Right now, Derek Pemberton would hold the new track record if he holds on to win. Wow, that's crazy to think of. Give you guys some stats in here. Most wins in here by a driver is Joe Burchett, who's not in here tonight. I'm not sure if he's going to be making appearances or not. I would guess he'd make appearances, but not run for the championship. Gary Smith is our highest active driver in here right now with 3 wins. Thomas Frisk, who's not here, by the way, he will be making his return here soon. Levi Allen has 1 win, and I believe that came last season. Derek Pemberton has a win as well. Cody Most has a win. And Cody, it's weird saying Cody only has 1 win, knowing how good he actually is. Of course, the driver with the most starts is Todd Chase, with 20 starts. And he's got the 1 win last season where he picked up the championship from Darlington. And give you guys an idea, last time Levi Allen actually won. Actually, I think it's counting Levi's. Yeah, it's not counting. Levi does not have a win in the street stocks. I want to point that out. So that's counting his win over in when we did the off-road truck series. So Gary Smith last season, he was the winner at North Wilkesboro, so that's going to be interesting. But here we go from Darlington Raceway, ready to get back underway. I'm a big fan of William Kruska, man. I've known him now for a while, to be honest. I don't know if he remembers, but I've known him for a long time now. I'm not sure how many years, but I've raced with him plenty of times, so it's good to see. I love his paint, though. He always does great work with the Sim Racers for Mental Health. He does his own league as well. He really does do a great job of it. Really well ran for that, so. Here comes last year's season champion, however, Todd Chase underneath Bobby Goodwin. More cars in a wall. Back there's a wreck going on. No yellow will come out as Mike Weber, Brian Kidda. Oh, there is the yellow right there. We've seen this happen in the 13 with some heavy damage. Mike Weber, who probably is quick enough, he's ready to get out of Darlington. He was just minding his business. Both of them actually. Oh, right there, that 13, when he bounced off the wall, gets into the back to 66. They both had it under control until the end. And what the heck? But you see the 66 rolling. There's the 13 rolling around. I think these guys do get 1 quick repair. So they'll kind of do that in just a moment. I'm hearing the car's driving a little bit different from what it did in practice. From what I got a message about. So anyway. Tomorrow night, by the way, I was talking about our doubleheader night here on TRN. Of course, we are live on Facebook as well, Trackside Racing Network. Tomorrow night we'll be live for one of the oldest leagues in iRacing in general. It's probably the oldest road league, I would guess. Been around for about 11 years. Give or take a little bit on that, by the way, because I'm not entirely sure, but it's around that time, 10 years, something like that. Started by John Henry, the co-owner of the Boston Red Sox. Hence the name, the Red Sox Racing Series will be live tomorrow from Spa, which is our season finale. Tomorrow for that. Looking forward to that. 30-minute sprint racing action in the GTE cars. And then immediately following that race, things begin to get a little crazy once again for the Legacy Cup Series when we head over to Texas. It was scheduled to be Dover, but the schedule has been changed to Texas, so that's going to be fun. The head there, that'll be a wild one. Playoff race number 1 will be tomorrow night, and that's going to be a good one. I know guys like Derek Pemberton's going to be racing in that. He's looking to try to get a championship. 10 drivers in that chase, so that'd be fun. A lot of them is actually in here racing right now. You know who we're missing? Cody Kennedy. I am seeing that Mike Weber and Brian Kidd are both out of tonight's race, it looks like. So, tough break there for both them guys. Brian was really looking forward to getting back into it. I also noticed that Cody Most on pit road. He's been there for a moment now. He's just now rolling. As you see him. I'm not sure if we got a quick repair. I'm going to be honest. Derek, if you can hear me, let me know in the Facebook if we got a quick repair before we go back green. If not, just wait till after. Okay, so you did get one quick repair. Thank you, Derek. That's what's good about having a race admin in here with you. You can just talk on Facebook. And let me know. So single file restart here once again because we did not complete a full circuit. Let's see if we can get a full circuit this time. How about we turn it up? You guys enjoy. Up front for the lead, it is Derek Pemberton, William Kruska side by side. Kruska scrapes the wall, 3 wide here. Derek Pemberton caught in the middle. Bobby Goodwin decides to check out of it. Says, I don't need to do that right now. We're only on lap 23, coming to 24. The 6 in the wall. Alex Rosario, new fastest lap. Derek would love to get 1 lap led here. You do get a bonus point for leading the lap, so that is a big deal as you got another car back there scraping a wall. It looks like Levi Allen may have scraped it a little bit. Still breakaway up front. Some good racing here between the 6 and the ugly 82. Very tight racing here between both these guys. These guys right here could put on a good show, I believe. Coming to the stripe, William Kruska able to cross the line first. Derek Pemberton right on the door as they go into turn 1 and 2. Don't think there was any contact made there, but this is probably this is probably some of the best racing we've seen here up front. I think there's a wreck going on. There is. That is the 88 of Bobby Goodwin. We stay green because he is off the racing surface. That's what I was talking about earlier. If you see a car wrecking, you do not get out of it. You keep racing hard until you see that yellow for sure. Once again, a high line paying off. Williams going to be able to lead that lap. Good racing going on behind him with Alex Cesario as well with Dylan Goodwin. Derek getting a big run here through the center. He may be able to clear this 6. Does he clear him? No. 6 in the wall a little bit. There's Pate Albany to 55 coming up. He's just staying out of the way. He does not want to get. There's a run by the 82. He does clear William Kruska. Now watch him to take away this outside line. He does not want William to get a big run. And there you have how you make a pass on the inside at Darlington. That will give Derek a bonus point, so I'm sure he needed that. William Kruska is going to work on how to get that spot back. Let's jump back a little bit here. Like I said, this right here is going to be a good battle as well this season. I know Cody Most ain't up there, but these two guys can put on a good one all season long. With Alex Fisario, Levi Allen, and Cody Most, I feel like going to be neck and neck a lot of these races. Up front, the 6 still putting the pressure here on the 82, giving him a little bit of bump. This is what makes these street stocks so fun, man. We can ride on board with William. This is just the way you race when you come to these places. Do not be afraid to use too much of the bumper. These things you can see right here, right on the bumper right now of Derek Pemberton, pushing him down the straightaway. Looking to the inside, he actually backs it off a little bit. Williams going to race him clean, I feel like. Oh, he gets in the wall right there a little bit. Has to wheel the car. But man, he would have had a huge run on Derek Pemberton. The way he entered that corner, he was a little bit higher. He would have had a big run down the straightaway if he was able to protect that. Derek going to go to the high side this time. Here comes the 6 looking underneath. This is great racing up front for a race lead right now. Into the corner once again. This is kind of similar. The 6, here comes the 82, maybe looking for a crossover. They are there. Side by side once again. This looks familiar. At the stripe. I don't know who led that lap. I think Derek led that lap by like a quarter inch. Oh, man. Good racing right now, boys. These guys behind him are slowly catching up, too. This is how we race. This right here is some of the best racing you'll see. Like I said, this is why these cars are my favorite when it comes to racing in Darlington. Brian says, Darlington is not my track. Slinger Mud going to even the playing field. I agree with you 100%, Brian. That's why I'm glad that this is not the last race. I feel like when Darlington was the last race, it benefited a lot of drivers, honestly, which is why Todd wanted to change it to mix it up. I like the idea of mixing up the championship race. Well, that's going on up front, by the way. We got a good battle back here for second as well. I mean, these guys are just as close as their leaders. You can see them coming off the corner. There's the leaders. There's second, third, fourth, and fifth. Cody Most having issues on track. Oh, he is upside down. Still sitting there. It looks like he's going to have to tow. No caution. And here's a replay of this. Why did he? Oh, okay. I do not miss that about the street stocks. How they just spontaneous combust. We are past halfway here in the street stocks. Single file right now all throughout the field. Better watch out for that 21 working his way up. We'll be honest, if we do get a yellow, watch for all these guys to hit pit lane. The 41 underneath the 21 almost making contact there. Levi trying to figure out a way. There's Todd Chase. He's showing his face as well. Dylan Goodwin right there in 6th. Donnie in 7th. Donnie, I believe, a little bit further back. Yeah, Donnie's a little bit further back right now. Just riding around back there with Daniel Hutchins. Man, this is like Daytona. Look how much them cars are lifted on these straightaways. Oh, the 6 in the wall. He looks to the outside. Not going to be able to get it. Battle going to be for second. William Cruz got hard contact there with the wall, but he is going to use that outside momentum. There comes the help from the inside from the 41. Pushing the 21 into the corner. 82 going to block the outside lane. Watch out, Alex Fisario. We've seen these two guys right here battling out in the Legacy Cup Series. I don't know what Alex's front of his car says, but lips, beard, skin. Yep. There you go, boys. Let me tell you the safest part in this, the guys back in 7th and 8th, because good luck. Derek up on that high side, getting a little bit of push here from the 6 of Kruska. Oh, Kruska hard at contact in the wall. Keeps it going one direction. We've seen him do that a couple times now. Levi Allen taking away 3rd. Todd Chase looking to take 4th away with Dylan Goodwin. Dylan looking to have another good season. Casario puts the run here on the 82 now. Levi Allen there as well. Derek and Levi coming in here this week with a fresh mindset. Trying to keep Thursday on Thursdays and Wednesdays on Wednesdays. I think that's a good call. The 6 once again in the wall. 82 had to get out of the throttle just a little bit. This may open the door for that 21 machine on the exit. Not so much, Derek says. He said, I got you. Derek in that Chevrolet straight stock. I guess we can kind of call them all Chevrolets, but whatever. At the line this time, Derek able to lead that lap. The outside lane, we know, is the preferred line to get around this place. That's just the way this place has always been. We know that. But in these street stocks, you could compete a little bit more, I feel like, on the bottom side. Top 6 broke away from the rest of the field right now. Pretty much evened up everywhere. Man, this is a heck of a race. These guys are putting on a great show for our first race of the season. Derek Pittman to get a little loose off the corner. That Raise Energy 82. Here comes the 21 of Alex Casario with the nose out front now. Down the straightaway. Derek once again with the run on the outside. Here's a good look from above. If I'm Todd Chase, I mean, there's not really much you can do if you're the 9 right now. Maybe jump to that high line and try to force this 21 back like you're seeing right there with the 6 do. Kruska able to take second back away. Versilio falls in line now. He moves up back to 3rd. We got 20 laps to go at the line. Here from Darlington. I'm just going to say right now, if they finish like this, that would be amazing. One of these guys, by the way, if you win, you are automatically locked into the playoffs. So, you know, just saying, that's all as well. And the winner of this series will get a series trophy, a championship trophy at the end of the season. We'll see who that will be. Or a plaque or something. We'll see. Bumper being used a little bit here by the 6 car. Well, that's a great view right there. You see the 41 of Levi Allen on the bottom as well. Trying to figure out how to get around this 21 machine. Man, the 6 as well. Oh, 6 getting really loose. That's the only little mistakes I've seen the 6 make. Is just getting into the wall when he's running super high. That's the only mistake. I feel like William definitely has a car to win this race. I mean, definitely possible. But with Derek taking away that high line, you gotta run it and try to get a run down the straightaway in order to get alongside. But every time he starts getting a little bit close to that wall, it kind of just wants to suck him into it. And Derek's doing the right thing by doing how he's racing right now. You see how close he runs up near the wall? There comes maybe almost a bump there. Here comes 21 of Versario. Look to the inside now. Versario does get a good opportunity here. Call him at the exit of the corner and got to his inside. Don't think it's going to be enough. It's not. Todd Chase in a good spot. Oh, Levi Allen in the wall. Todd Chase making a little bit of contact. Chase with the great save. Takes over 4th. Dylan Goodwin trying to take over 5th. It looks like he might be there. They're side by side. Man, I thought we would actually space out from here. That's turned out to be a lie. Top 3 getting a little bit of gap here. Todd Chase is like, hey, come back to me, please. He's going to try to run them down. Up front, Derek Henderson still leading the way right now. Kruska still second. Right now, everybody's single file in this race right now, coming up on lap 47. Next time by at the line. Looks like Derek Henderson should get the most laps led here tonight, which would give him a bonus point as well, I believe. Uh-oh. Alex Sarah and William Kruska. Kruska gets to the wall. Here comes Sarah. Looks to the inside once again, trying to take over second. We've seen Alex really battling hard here. I feel like, the 6 of Kruska back in the wall again. That is going to open the door, and that will allow Alex to take back second place. I did see a lap car that was right here. I mean, these guys slowly catching up as well. We'll see if that becomes a factor or not before the end of this one. Yeah, it's Gary Smith right at the end of the backstretch. Derek knows what he needs to do. I feel like he's pretty comfortable with how he's been running. You see the 6 once again into the wall. Scrapes the back end. Going to be interesting what happens if a yellow comes out. I'm going to be honest, looking at the times on track, tires would be a factor. It just depends. If you're the leader, what can you do? Here comes the 21. Trying to take this lead away. Watch for the run on the outside, though. That's what we've been seeing all night, the run. You see it right there once again. Derek able to hold the lead on the outside. Basically, Alex is just putting his car there, hoping the 82 makes a mistake while he's to the outside. Coming to lap 50 this time. 11 laps to go. Derek once again able to hold on to that lead. A little bit more contact with the 6. He's hard in the wall that time. Battle going to be for third. Levi Allen takes it away. Does he not? He does not come up in front of the 6. I'm actually surprised by that. Allen not pulling up in front of Kruska. Now he does. Good pass there for the 41, but he leaves the on top open. More contact a little bit further between Kruska and Levi Allen, but they do get it situated. You want to talk about a big win if Derek's able to win this race? I'm just pointing it out now. I don't think this guy's ever won at Darlington. He may not win because we got a lap car that's going to be an issue. And here comes the battle for the lead once again. Gary Smith, which one will he choose? He may pull out of the way, and he does. It's just great strategy or great sportsmanship there by Gary, and he did not want to do that. I want to point that out. He was not a lap down, so he needs a caution. Levi Allen would be like, hey, Derek, I heard your interview, just saying. You know, you thought about not carrying stuff over. I mean, you never know. Allen putting a little bit of a showing himself back and forth in the mirror here, trying to make the 81 make a mistake, and there it almost was. Got to try to force Derek into a mistake. Other than that, I don't think he's going to give it up, not unless you move him. Right there's a big run through the center. Here comes a big run. Don't think he's going to be able to get it, though. Not with Levi Allen to where he's at. I don't think you can move down right now. If you do, that's going to open the door for Levi Allen to try to take this second spot away if you make a small mistake. William Kruska, small mistake. He's back to 6th right now. Right now, it's these top 3. One of these top 3 looks like it's their race to win. Coming to lap 58 this time. Top 4 broken away. Then you got 5th and Dylan Goodwin. 6th, William Kruska. Donnie back in 8th. Daniel Hutchins, Gary Smith, your top 10. We did have some cautions early. Haven't seen the yellow flag since. Lap 58 showing on the board. 21 looking to the inside. Do not think he's going to be able to get there unless there's a small mistake. I just got a text message from Joe Burchett. As you see the mistake from the 82. What happened here? Did he get moved from Alex Cesario? Or was there a mistake? Oh, there was contact. Oh, that's going to make things interesting between them guys tomorrow or not. Up front, Levi Allen going for the lead, but I just got a message from Joe Burchett and said they better enjoy this week because I'm coming back next week. So that's a warning to everybody. He said, I will be there. Dylan Goodwin, Derek Pemberton. Derek's going to take away that spot. White flag going to be out in the air this time for the 21 of Alex Cesario. Levi Allen, can he get to the back bumper of that 21? Derek Pemberton is probably fuming right now, but either way, it's a good run for him. Here comes Levi. Here comes Todd. Contact. More contact. Wrecking behind him. Coming to the start-finish line. Alex Cesario wins at Darlington. Levi Allen second. Dylan Goodwin finishes P3. Well. We're going to make things pretty good here. You can see the frustration from the 82. Not very happy right now with Derek and Alex. 82 unhappy with how he got raced. And, well, either way, you're a winner here tonight. I like when street stock people get mad. It's funny. Anyway, the winner here tonight going to be Alex Serio picking up the win. We're going to talk to him in just a moment. Congratulations to the 21 locking himself into the playoff chase. Let's talk to Alex.
Very poorly.
Alex, you got a copy.
I do have a copy.
Picking up the win, moving yourself to the playoffs early in this season. What a great race. Talk us through your night, man. Congratulations.
I honestly don't even know where to begin, man. The draft was huge
It
here.
was insane.
The person in second had such a big run off of 2 and 4, but you couldn't pass anywhere. So sometimes you gotta muscle your way through. Sadly,
Hey, I hear
did
you.
not want to hit Derek there.
Hey,
I don't
you
even
got to
know
do
if
what
he
you
did.
got to do. That's the way I look at it. These things are made to beat and bang. People's going to get upset. You know, I like seeing it from a broadcaster standpoint. It makes things fun for me. But man, talk what that means. Like it locks you into the playoffs. We go dirt racing, so it takes a little bit of stress off where you ain't got to really worry about winning now. So that's a good thing. How do you feel about going to dirt next week?
Dude, I'm excited. I love dirt. I'm just not that good at it, but I love it.
People's gonna hate hearing you say that. By the way.
Oh, people hated me saying I love Darlington. I won it again.
Hey, whatever, dude. Go win. Go celebrate. You deserve to win, man. I know you got a race tomorrow night as well, but any shout-outs you want to give out here tonight?
To my teammate, Kita, and my entire team at Firelight. It's just me and Kita this time, but impressive job by both of us. Sucks that he was out early.
Yeah.
And my sincerest apologies to Derek if I didn't go up.
It's going to make things interesting for me. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Either way, dude. Big win. Congratulations. Definitely well deserved.
Thank you, bud.
Thanks, buddy. Next up, we're going to talk to Dylan Goodwin. We're going to pull in Levi in just a moment. Dylan, it's him up in the booth. You got a copy. Hey, Dylan, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Finishing P3. You was inside the top 6 all night long. It definitely was not an easy place to pass. Talk us through your run, man. It got wild there at the end, but you managed to come out in third.
Yeah, I just kind of hung back most of the night and just waited for the wrecks to happen, really.
We know that. How's the car drive? It's been a while since we actually drove these cars. Seems like they handle a little bit better since last time we drove them.
Yeah, I think they handle better since the last tire model or whatever.
Yeah, I agree. How do you feel about dirt next week?
I feel good. I was actually hoping we would go back to that this year. So
For sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, we know what you can do at dirt. Man, you know how to do it. Shout outs and all that you want to give out?
just to you and Todd Chase and everybody, Raise Energy and everybody, trackside.
Hey, you remembered. Good job, buddy. Go see if you can win it next week.
All right, thank
Thanks,
you.
buddy. Next up, it is time for Levi Allen putting it in second place in that Rad Plus Plus. Levi, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got a copy.
P2 tonight. Things got wild and crazy, man, but I'm sitting here looking at the schedule. First off, how do you feel about second place? Not too bad of a night.
I feel pretty good about it, especially for Darlington, because I'm not good at Darlington. I kind of hate the track.
So let me ask you
But,
this. I was looking at the schedule. There's a lot of races on here that tells me that Levi Allen may be in victory lane a few times.
Hopefully.
How do you feel about some of these races coming up? I know Lanier's next week, and that's dirt, but how do you feel about a lot of these races coming up?
I feel pretty good about them. I'm kind of excited for some more short track racing.
Joe Burchett wanted me to send a message out to everybody and said he'll be back next week, so y'all get ready. So that's going to make things fun. Yeah. Oh, but no, finishing second, man. Points and all that matter, even though it's just the start of the season. So good run tonight on second place. Any shout outs or anything you want to give out?
Thank Rad Plus Plus and Trackside Racing Network. You, Adam, for broadcasting tonight. Todd for running the league, and Raise Energy. I think they sponsored this.
There you go. I think so. I don't remember either, to be honest. Hey, congratulations being the driver of the week from TRN last week, by the way, and you back it up with second place tonight. Good job.
Thank you. That was awesome. You guys put that on there for me.
Hey, you deserve it, dude. Win last week. Let's see if you can win it tomorrow, too.
Try.
Thanks, buddy. There you go. There is your top 3 interviews. Very interesting, that's for sure. But either way, congratulations, Alex Serio. They're up there talking right now with Derek Pemberton. Hopefully they get that all sorted out. Congratulations, Todd Chase. Finishing 4th. That will do it for me tonight, though, guys. I hope everybody enjoyed the broadcast. Y'all have a great night. Take care. We'll see y'all soon. God bless.